This is the VIP room. Club Gochi's holiest ground, one could say. Could the man named Dr. O'Connor be inside this room? Dr. O'Connor, are you inside? Dr. O'Connor! There he is! He's here! You're Dr. O'Connor, aren't you?
What's this? Who are you people? You there, turn off that camera.
I'm Carly Reese from Zaka TV. Our news team came here especially to find you.
What in the world are you talking about? You're making absolutely no sense.
Dr. O'Connor, we have reason to believe that you know what is behind this mysterious fog. What is causing the gruesome monster attacks all over Chicago? We're here to learn the truth. Will you grant us an interview?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why on earth are you bothering me? This is completely outrageous.
Dr. O'Connor, you're supposed to meet a certain Glenn Buckland here, aren't you?
Huh? How did you know that? Did you talk to him? Why isn't Glenn here?
I'm afraid he's been murdered.
What? Glenn?
It was a monster. He was attacked by a monster in the basement of the library. He had nowhere to run. We tried to save him, but he was gone before we could get to him.
I see. And you want to know more about what killed him, is that it? I'll tell you about it then. The monster that killed him is the military, the government, and Zaka Group.
What do you mean? The military, the government, and Zaka? Do you mean...
Trying to use that brain of yours, are you? Zaka Group is a huge enterprise made up of a parent company and some 1,300 subsidiaries. Did you ever stop to wonder how it got so big?
What exactly are you saying?
DNA, that's how.
DNA?
I see TV turns even the brains of those who appear on it to mush. You must at least know that Zaka Group has a patent on its DNA manipulation technology.
Yes, well, that's a well-known fact.
But I'm sure your tiny brain has never imagined what Zaka could do with that technology.
Are you trying to skirt the issue by being rude?
Soon you humans won't be enjoying such superior attitudes anymore.
What are you talking about? Please stop talking nonsense. Mr. Briscoe! Mr. Briscoe!
All right. Calm down, both of you. I'm sorry, Dr. O'Connor. Why don't we all have a drink? We can talk again after we've had a chance to relax.
Why do all of you turn to alcohol in every situation? Usually you hold yourselves in check. But then you use alcohol as a crutch and expect it to solve all of your problems. Isn't it all rather ridiculous? Besides, my body can't process alcohol anymore. In the end, no matter what I tell you, it's not like it'll save you from getting infected.
What is this lunatic talking about?
Just a minute. Did you just say infected?
The virus.
Virus? What virus?
Is your head an empty shell as well? The virus is what's behind everything that's been going on here in the city. You've seen them, haven't you? The people being transformed.
Now wait a minute. Are you trying to say that a virus is turning people into monsters?
Now you're finally beginning to catch on.
Oh my God! You can't mean biological weapons!
Making viruses on purpose? Why would anyone do that?
Isn't it wonderful? It's the latest form of bioweapon. The enemies are infected by the virus, and they turn into monsters and start killing each other. Its beauty is in its efficiency. Wouldn't you agree? But I'm afraid this virus has been a failure. Those infected can't be controlled and their sense organs degenerate. They display excessive reactions to loud noises, which attract them. And they just don't make good weapons.
How did the virus get spread all over Chicago?
I don't know.
Remember? There was a crash about a week ago. A small plane of unknown origin fell into Lake Michigan. Remember? Do you think the virus could have been on that plane?
Yes, it very well could have been.
Don't tell me you don't have a way to stop the spread and development of this virus. This guy is completely bonkers.
Of course there's a way. When making a virus, you obviously want to make a vaccine at the same time. This vaccine prevents people from getting infected in the first place. For those who have already turned into monsters, the vaccine euthanizes them mercifully.
If you have a vaccine like that, why don't you use it?
The military carried off most of the vaccine. They took the lab animals too. I think they said something about transporting everything by train. They promised joint research, but they stole it all without contributing a thing. That's why I just can't trust the military.
I just can't believe all of this.
Hey, give us that medicine. There's still time to save everybody.
Why do you humans always insist on remaining human?
What's the matter?
It looks like the symptoms of my infection are beginning to show. I have the vaccine right here.
Then why don't you take it?
I don't want it. It unfortunately can't be used in its current form.
So what are we supposed to do?
Why do you want to know? You want to play hero?
Just tell us. What can we do?
The virus I created.
It's now here! Inside my own body! It's wonderful! A new form of life! So beautiful!
You killed him, okay? Are you feeling this? Look at this, Yule. The man who made the virus that turns people into monsters is turning into a monster himself. He seems to be in terrible pain. Could this be God's punishment for the sins this man has committed?
Hey! That's enough! Run already!
That's it. We can use that. How about a drink, Doctor? You want more, don't you? Here you go. What a boozer! Get your smelly old alcohol breath away from me!
You did it!
Mr. Briscoe, do you think what he was saying was true?
Huh? What are you talking about?
What Dr. O'Connor was saying about the relationship between Zaka Group and the military?
Well, I wouldn't rule it out.